In a Bommy. I'm with Mysterion.
Good morning.
Good morning. There he is. He's got a show at the Review Theater tomorrow at 7 p.m. It's called Mental, Magic, and Spook Show. And this has got a wide variety of occult and kind of magical, mystical occurrences in it.
Absolutely. It goes back to the 1920s and 30s style of vaudeville shows.
Like Houdini?
Like Houdini, more in the line of somebody like a Dr. Neff, who the public isn't going to be very familiar with. Dr. Neff did spook shows. They were fantastic displays of the occult where tables would levitate and the theater would go black and ghosts would appear. And so I'm heavily influenced by the idea of these types of shows. And being a modern day mentalist, I like to sort of go back into history and present something historical to the public, something a little fun and a little different.
Because really, when you talk about that era, the public was obsessed with the occult.
Absolutely.
Now, where did that come from?
Well, it came from actually around the time of the Civil War and World War I. You got to realize that a lot of people lost relatives at that time, and so spiritualism became rampant. Fraudulent spiritualists coming into people's homes, claiming, and I never do this, claiming they can communicate to the dead and making a fortune. And so when that got exposed and that kind of went off the radar, the idea of it became very popular.
And in fact, Houdini, the greatest magician of any day, really, spent most of his career trying to debunk these things.
Yeah, and he did very well at that. And he was one of the people who brought it to the public's attention that they shouldn't be going to psychics for advice.
And then for decades, after he died, people tried to communicate with Harry Houdini on Halloween.
On Halloween night.
And
the night he died and the night I was actually born. I'm born on Halloween as well, which is kind of I'm going to say that's coincidence.
Yeah. But no one ever talked to Houdini.
Well, in life.
But I mean post facto, if you will. Post mortem.
Not at all.
If you will. It never happened.
No.
Okay,
that was at the Knickerbocker Hotel in New York that they would hold those seances on the
Let me ask you a question, because I'm going to go out and shoot a story this week with people on the creepiest movie they've ever seen. Not the one that scared them and made them jump out of their seat the highest, but the one that left them with a kind of a residue of angst.
Right.
What, for you?
The Shining.
Really?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Psychologically just damaging. When I was a little kid, I actually snuck in to see it. And I was about 10 years old.
Shouldn't have done that, should you?
Well, I enjoyed it. I liked, I knew what it was. I knew it was bad to go see it.
Yes.
And so I went in and saw it, and I've probably seen that film about 2 or 3 dozen times, but I even have a Shining tattoo.
You have a Shining tattoo?
Yeah, I have the twins tattooed.
Those creepy little girls?
Yeah, I do. Actually, I don't even want to know.
No, I don't even want to know where they got. Yeah. Okay, so listen. So, is there audience participation?
Absolutely.
In the show?
It's a fully audience-involved show. It's family-friendly. That's most important.
That's good.
And we're going to be going through the history of mentalism from modern day and going back, like I said, to the style of the 20s.
Let's do a little example of what
something.
one might see there. So what do you want me to do?
I like the word see because I'm not going to be able to see what we're about to do. First thing I want to warm up with you. I want you to take this die. There's some shapes printed on it, wavy lines, a square, plus sign, and that sort of thing. Hold out your clipboard and put it on the clipboard with any shape on top and cover it with your hand. But don't let me see. I'm going to turn my back, and once it's covered up, let me know, and there's no way I can see what it is.
Don't I have to let the audience know?
No, don't let the audience know because it'll be different if they already
All right, okay, I've got it.
know what it is. When it's covered, let me know.
It's covered.
And let me ask you to just mention my right hand or my left hand. Which one would you like?
Left hand.
This hand. And say stop whenever you like.
Stop.
Right here. I have a tattoo right there. You want to see what it is? It's on a gravestone. It's 3 wavy lines. What image do you have on that cube? Let's have a look and see.
Well, I have that image.
Yeah, the 3 wavy lines. That's kind of weird.
That is kind of weird.
Yeah, see, you did that. You knew where that...
But you could have every one of those symbols
I don't. I have a bird.
How do I know? There's
But you stopped on that spot. Tell you what.
Such a cynic. I'm such a cynic on that.
Let's forget about those symbols. Think of anything in the world, an image of something in your mind. I know you probably have something already predetermined. Let's make sure I can't see anything. I'm going to take some duct tape here, and I'm going to duct tape my eyes shut. Don't do this at home, viewers. Do it at your friend's house. It's a lot funner, okay? This is real. Over my right eye. Fair enough?
R.
R, I like that. Over my left eye.
Yeah.
If you don't mind reaching into my bag there and grabbing the blindfold, the steel blindfold. There's actually 2. There's a cloth one and a steel one. You can grab both if you like.
Never seen a steel blindfold.
Pass it over to me, please.
There you go.
Thank you. Now, I want you to draw any image. I tell you what, draw any image on this piece of paper. Just draw one right there.
On this piece of
paper? Go
paper?
ahead, draw on any image at all that you like on that piece of paper. I'm going to give you a marker. Here you go. If you don't have, do you have a marker?
I'll use my own marker.
I like
Thank
you. I like that. I like that.
This pencil, I know where it came from.
Absolutely. It has some sort of strange technology that goes into a chip inside my brain. When you've done that, let me know. It can be anything at all. It can be a simple shape, or it can be something elaborate. And once you've done that, let me know. And this isn't predetermined. I know that meeting for the first time. Now pass it over to me. I'm going to touch it with my fingers. This is called psychometry. The whole pad.
The whole pad.
The whole pad. Now this is called psychometry. By touching it, I'm going to be able to get an idea of what it is in my mind. Now I'm already sensing that this has something to do with an emotion. I'm already seeing something in my, feeling this sort of a anger. I'm seeing a face, and the eyebrow is very unique. The eyebrow is almost like a monobrow. It almost is like the face of Bert from Sesame Street, only with hair.
How did you do this?
Is that what you've drawn on that piece
of paper?
I've drawn,
well, because we were just talking about Frida Kahlo. I drew the face with the unibrow on it. Frida Kahlo.
That was just what popped into my head, is the unibrow going across. I mean, it could be really anything. It could be. Yeah, there's nothing there.
That's
well, in here maybe.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, there really isn't. And look, I'm going to take this off. I'll show you that in fact this part, it actually is real duct tape.
Maybe if Frida Kahlo had done that, then she could have eliminated the unibrow.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, that's
waxing.
I'm impressed.
Thank you.
And I'm not easy to impress.
Well, thank you, Carmen.
Nicely done.
Well, this is what I love doing, and it brings magic into people's lives, and it's something different and unique, and definitely on the edge of spooky, especially
you are Mysterion,
this time of the year.
The mind reader.
That's right. Doctor of Mentalism, PhD in ESP.
Friends, but there's more. Tomorrow night, 7 p.m. at the Review Theater, Mental Magic and the Spook Show. Thank you, my friend, for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Lovely to have you.
Absolutely.
It's a